We are continuing this challenge here where we're trying to see if we can dominate the galaxy through architecture. Obviously architecture, but I meant agriculture. And so guys, let's get this thing started here. First things first though, we're gonna look at my YouTube channel, and in between each of these streams here, you can see on my community post, which I'm already on right now, you can see where you can vote and sway the decisions in my game. And so that's kind of the one of the main points of my content creation is I want to add a little element of interaction with you that may be watching. And so this is what came up after the last stream yesterday. So after yesterday, you know, we won our war, which you guys voted on the day before that. You told me, yes, waste no time, attack. I think it's the Tim Curry Space Exodus Empire. And then after yesterday's stream, I asked you guys, I said here that the conflict with our rivals came to a close after we rose victorious, and as a gesture of reconciliation, 2 systems were granted to the Galactic Farming Empire. That's my empire. Now, neither party was content with the outcome, and in light of the formation of the galactic community, the farmers are left pondering about the future of the galaxy. And then I asked you, who may be watching this video or stream, Terrible Hamster, welcome. Do we join the galactic community or do we go our own way? Now, this one's kind of a given. I mean, why would you not join the galactic community? But I leave that option there for you to decide. And so the 2 options were what? Join the galactic community, or the farmers market will compete with the galactic community, also meaning no. And so,
ding.
Radio Wave, thank you for that gifted subscription, or no, that subscription. Thank you so much, appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful Monday. It has been a crazy week. I feel like it went by with a speed this week, and all the updates we got, all the Galactic Paragon info that we got. Oh my goodness, it's been a hectic one, that's for sure. I'm just trying to do my best to keep up. You guys have been helping me out in the Discord, and so thank you. Lund, everyone. I see everyone starting to make way into the stream here. We're just looking at this poll that we made after the stream yesterday, and I've been letting people pretty much vote in my community post, and I will oblige to it in the game. And so here we left off yesterday with the galactic community forming, and that is right where I ended the stream, and I gave you guys a chance to decide if I should or should not join the galactic community. And guys, give me 1 second. I gotta pull my YouTube up on my phone. Oh, sorry about that. Want to make sure I'm reading the comments on YouTube as well. Tier, hello. And yeah, you guys decided to join the galactic community, so we are going to be doing that as well. We also have 2 hostile empires still at our borders. We're kind of wedged in right now between a fallen empire and 2 hostile empires. And so let's go ahead and take a quick look at those now. And so here is the Galactic Farmers Market. This green and yellow border here, I like this color scheme. It reminds me of the Seattle Supersonics. Over here on the left side, we have a fallen empire. I believe they are a Holy Guardian empire, yes. And we haven't really communicated with these guys a whole lot. Hello, Radio Wave. Yes, everyone, thank you for stopping by. And so pretty much we found these guys early on in the game, and they seem to not really care what we do, but we stay out of their way. And so again, that is going to be these guys right in this area over here. Now towards the middle, this is all me, the green and yellow, all me, doing a little weathermanning here. We ended last stream also defeating Tim Curry Space Exodus. And so this darker red border here, they declared us a rival. We went to war with them. We took some of their systems. I think we just took 2 of them. And so this boot right here, oh yeah, that was all us. Over here on the bottom left side of the Tim Curry Space Exodus is the Boinkus Empire. Now, guys, these are all empires that were made in my Discord, !Discord if you want to see those. YouTube, I'm still working on commands, but I'll be sure to post a link if you guys want to join these types of things. But yeah, Boinkus is another empire that is wary of us right now. And so what I got going on with these guys is I'm trying to get a little spy network going here. There it is. and we're gonna be gathering intel on this species. So until then, let me see here. Actually, we could probably go ahead and do that now. And I do see that I have -1 energy credits, but we got so much energy right now that I think we can survive a couple of months getting this operation done. But we will be looking to colonize a new planet. And so yes, this is starting. Our operatives will complete information on the Boinkus Empire, delivering an intel report when complete. And it says here that this will also expose vulnerabilities that will increase our maximum infiltration level for some time. And so, yeah. Oh, wait, are we not doing this? Oh, we are. We're already doing this. And so, I'm just going to have them commence when ready. No point in waiting for me. Gather the intel. Give me some more info. Because right now, Boinkus is just this kind of shrouded, cloudy area. So we don't know much about them. But as you do those espionage operations, it'll give you information about their military, their economy. It'll show how relatively much more less powerful other empires are. And so I did that with the Tim Curry Space Exodus, and you can tell the difference between having intel on another empire and not having intel on another empire. And so here is Boinkus. This is the empire that I just mentioned I have little to no intelligence on. These 3 little tabs here just kind of show what your relative power is in each category. And so whether it be science or technology, fleet power, and again, economy, the more intel you have. In this case, we have more intel with Tim Curry's Space Exodus. This is why I declared war on them. I saw that their fleet power was inferior. Now their technology, that's something to be worried about. Big time. But outside of that, let me see what, I still have no intel on Boinkus. So we're going to do that now, and let's go ahead and start our game here. Actually, before we start, here it is again. Perfect timing. A galactic community. And so again, you guys voted on this, and we are going to do it. It says, as more and more spacefaring civilizations establish formal relations with one another, the galaxy is becoming a vibrant and lively place. To avoid tragic misunderstandings between nations, an increasing number of diplomats have called for the establishment of a new pan-galactic organization. A community, if you will, where the empires of the galaxy can meet to discuss important matters. And so should the Galactic Farmers Market pledge its support to the creation of the galactic community? You guys said yes. And we will say yes, this is a worthy endeavor. And so, the galactic community is not formed yet. We are just agreeing to vote on it. And then here in a couple of years, it's actually pretty early. I feel like sometimes I see the galactic community start like usually in the late 30s, early 40s. This time, though, the galactic community is forming in 28 years into the game. And so not bad. All right, so we have this confidence waivers here. This says a group of auxiliary operatives on the Boinkus Empire has begun shying away from their assigned task, citing a lack of confidence in their overall purpose. Now, our spy master would typically handle such matters without bringing them to our attention, but even without them knowing any details, these operatives seem unusually well informed about our operation here to gather intel. Now, given that these auxiliaries are kept isolated from our more active and better informed agents, one of my envoys suspect that, holy moly, the operatives are being fed information from an outside source. I'm going to say, yo, let us see where these insights may lead. I feel like every once in a while we should get one. And we got a panicked operative that is going to decrease difficulty by 2 for this operation. But I'm pretty sure the Boinkus Empire has, let me see what their encryption is looking like. Oh, it's routine. So I think we can work around that. Guys, we got another Cybrex research station. It says here, a single badly scorched module is all that is left of a Cybrex research station that once orbited this world. Let's see where it's at. Here it is. This planet over here on the left side. So it says that hundreds of thousands of years ago, the vacuum exposed inside the module is filled with dead remains of creatures that are part machine, part organic. So I think we may have found some cyborgs. But yeah, this is the Cybrex research station, a part of the Cybrex just complete chain there. And yeah, what's going on, Fabby Friend Zone bros? Welcome to the stream. We are in the middle of a run, and I'm trying to make some progress on it because I've been having so much fun chatting with people while being live. And yeah, hopefully you're doing all right. We're playing with wow. Yeah, we're playing with a agriculture-led empire, and we're trying to see if we can use this catalytic processing to help us, you know, dominate the galaxy. And so, yo, thank you for the follow. My alert's going to go off again. Fabby, I now grant you the status of Alpha, the energy of Yang, and the ability to delete all elites. Thank you for the follow, and welcome to our Stellaris stream. And yeah, we're going to get this thing continued here. So we have another first contact here, and we're going to leave that be for now. I'm super curious to see. I don't even know what that means. It's a welcome. It's a welcome to the stream. Whenever someone follows, I always try to knight them and make them feel included into the community. But you say that you've played Stellaris for the first. You've played Stellaris for the first time. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's a good game. It has a bit of a learning curve, but for me, I just enjoy kind of going with the flow. I know a lot of things, but I know that I don't know a lot of things as well. I have a lot of fun just kind of role playing in this. But yeah, what do you think? How are you liking it? Oh yeah, the Unbidden. Yeah, they're tough. They're pretty tough. They have it to all right. Well, yeah, I don't want to spoil too much for you, but the Unbidden I feel like is a really fun one. I feel like my first crisis was the P.4 Scourge. And I remember it freaking me out because I was like, is this real or what is happening right now? But yeah, guys, right now I'm going to send a science ship here to this system to survey it. And I'm going to get a construction ship down here as well. That way we can hopefully build a starbase around the star here, since this system has 2 potentially habitable worlds. Now, there was a hostile entity in this system. The AI took it out, and we're going to take advantage of it. Also, on top of that, I'm currently losing some food, and so this is supposed to be an agricultural run. Yang, what is going on? Why do we have -14 food right now? Well, let's get down to business and figure this out. Let's go to our worlds. So I got 2 planets, Planet Barn and Farmers Only. We are going to... we're in a pickle here because... I don't have a lot of building slots. These are all closed up, so I might have to go to another world. Man, hold up. Let me see something here. Okay, so yeah, I was wondering. I was like, how do I have crime when I have a precinct house up, but there's only 1 out of 3 enforcers working on this world? And so this will all be solved here in a bit. Selling food? I am selling food. That's what I'm gonna get to after that. I just want to see if there's any more room on my planets to make any moves. I legit -300 energy. Hey, sometimes it can get like that. Now here, see, I have plenty of jobs available. Gonna go to my planet summary here. And let's go ahead and get another agricultural district up. I know that we have a lot of jobs here right now, but yeah, you know what? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a bit. We have this, I just remembered we built a robot assembly plant. And so once we get some robots on this world, and I'm gonna check something out as well here. Yes, there we go. So for our population here, it shows that I have 2 pops either being assembled or growing at the same time. And so faster pop growth, more pops growing at once. Wonderful. And let's go to our market here. And right now I'm selling 101 food. And so that's probably a good reason why my food is in the negative. And we're going to drop that down by 20. And then I'm going to stop selling the consumer good that I'm selling. Will still be in the negative, but for now, my food will be looking just a tad bit better. And so yeah, prioritize jobs. Yes, that will be, I'll probably do that as well. But for now, I can survive. Yeah, we'll be okay. We'll just wait until some pops grow. My my farmer, that's what my humanoid species are called. They're going to be growing here. There's going to be another one added to my pops here in a bit. But guys, we got 3 situations here. We got an alien spacecraft that we are going to begin examining the logs for. One of my scientists has gained a stubborn trait, decreasing leader experience gain. and the archaeological project, which we're going to check out. This is back to the Cybrex again. It says, an analysis of the Cybrex research module we found above that world that we were looking at just a moment ago has revealed that the machine consciousness was experimenting with cybernetic life forms. Now, hundreds of unfortunate prisoners were transported to this facility for the purpose of having their limbs and organs replaced with various mechanical contraptions. Now, the exact objective of these tests remain unclear. There is no evidence that the Cybrex ever made use of the cybernetic units outside of this lab. And so, yeah, this sounds like some creepy stuff going on here. But for us, we just found another Cybrex artifact and 10 more minor artifacts. And so with this recent update, artifacts, you can find a lot more of them, and you can utilize them for your ships as well. All this lore on these events are so interesting. Yes, that is one of my favorite things. I really enjoy Leviathans. I like in-game crisis stuff a lot too. Oh man, I can't think of this creator's name, but if I can remember it, I'll try to bring it up in the next stream. But he pretty much covers a bunch of lore on different like empires and different like things in the Stellaris game. And so I can't remember his name, but I know it's like the Red King something. But yeah, if I could figure him out or figure out his name, I would definitely share him here, because I've been at work a few times and I'll throw that on, and man, it's just so interesting hearing about, like, it's one thing to see the other empires and the end game in this game, but to actually like know their story and stuff. One of my favorites are the Unbidden. No, the P.4 Scourge. And so I don't want to spoil for anybody here that doesn't know, but yeah, if you want to know more about end game lore, I would definitely recommend checking it out. All right, and so we got 2 science ships here. I'm going to have both of them go ahead and survey that system. And here it is, birth of the galactic community. This is a historic day, it says. Several of the galaxy's prominent spacefaring empires, including the Galactic Farmers Market, have announced the creation of the galactic community. Now, this supranational organization will serve as a forum where matters involving the entire galaxy can be discussed and decided upon. Now, as once of one of its founding members, we can take pride in this milestone of galactic history. And so, yes, this is indeed, oh yes, the Red King, yes, awesome creator. I watch a lot of his videos, and it's really interesting hearing about those types of things. And so a great day for the galaxy it is indeed. The galactic community is made, and yeah, again, we're going to survey that system. Oh, nope, it looks like there's only 1 star left to survey. And so we're going to start researching these projects that are in Tim Curry Space Exodus. Now, holy moly, we just found out all of the other empires, or maybe not all of them, but we have a lot of different empires spread out across the galaxy. Right next to us, we have Boinkus, which we already knew about. We have TrekNet Systems. We have Federation of Goo, the Gex Cartel, the Quesfaz. Oh, these are the fallen empires. We have Mon Calamarian or Calamarian. This is a kingdom. And all of these empires here, except for the fallen empires, these are all made by members of the Discord. The Mawir caretakers, the holy, I think this Zorak empire. I can't remember. Yes. Terrible Hamster here in the chat made the Federation of Goo empire. And here it is, the hamster system. I couldn't think of a name for the system, so I just gave it to your name. Is the dark matter any good? Yeah, the dark matter could be really good. I know that it gives you some, I think it depends on technology though, but you can use dark matter for shields for your ships. I don't know about weapons. I'm not 100% sure. What else do they have? Dark matter. You can sell it on the market for a ton of resources. It's really good to trade with other empires. I believe you can use it for, I want to say there's a mega structure. I don't know. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, let me know what all can you utilize dark matter with? I can't remember off the top of my head. I know there's like a mega structure or something that you can use it for, but yeah. And so yeah, guys, we got a lot of empires here that we have found through the galactic community. These are all going to be members of, oh, here's the Great Mesh Bin Imperium, another one. Yeah, the 3-star State of Gexes. And so yeah, we got a couple of empires around here. The Gex Cartel though, these guys, peaceful traders, but they look massive. their empire looks huge. And so our megastructures, those ring worlds, megastructures can be a number of things. So like you could build habitats, that's considered a megastructure. Yes, ring worlds are megastructures as well. You have Dyson spheres. Yeah, over time, you'll if you continue researching different technologies, you'll come across like a science nexus. All these megastructures pretty much just provide you with like really great boost to your empire. It could be through tech. You could build like a mega shipyard that allows you to build up to like, I want to say 20 ships at once simultaneously. And so, yeah, different megastructures do different things. Ring worlds are definitely one of them. 2 megastructures use dark matter and, but a majority of it uses, it's used on robotics. Copy that. And Emo, what's going on? Thank you for the tips and tricks. Welcome back to our Farmers of the Galaxy Stellaris game here. We just joined the galactic community. Let's take a look at it. And here it is. No resolutions have been proposed yet. My Diplo weight is looking a little slim here. The Gex cartel is running the show right now. Let me see if I can maybe propose a resolution here. And so I want to check around here. Let's see if there's any resolutions that'll help me maybe acquire some more food. I saw the one about the economy. I may try that as well. There's a number of different ways I would like to go. We could right away try to form the galactic market, but that has weak support. Yeah, you know what? I might go for buzzword standardization. Let's give this a shot. And man, if I wasn't next to such hostile empires, I would try and see what would happen if I just jumped over to the politics tradition tree. Dark matter components, aka Star Eater construction, athrophasic engine upgrade. Nice. And then the yeah, that engine. So is that the engine that like pretty much destroys the whole map? Because that sounds cool. It sounds really cool. Yeah, we got our first contact with another alien ship up here. I'm not sure where they are from, but this lets me know we may be getting closer to another empire to the north, to the top of the galaxy here. But for now, all of this has just been open space for me. And so I've been trying to expand as far as I can. Right now, the closest empire that I see that is in this direction at all is the 3-star state of Gexus. And so, yeah, we'll keep them over there. But in the meantime, let's go back to our planets one more time. I want to make sure. Yeah, there we go. So we got to pop. Oh, and we got some more members in the galactic community. Let's see who we got. Oh, the Batoxians. This is a familiar empire of a couple of my Stellar series. But the Batoxians are right next to me. They are once again a belligerent empire. And let's, oh, okay, so they'll accept a embassy offer. We will definitely take that, and I would love to get some more intel on them. Oh, guys, we have the Rubricator. And so an analysis of our ship's logs reveals that the crew met its demise when it was trying to receive a irreplaceable alien artifact called the Rubricator. It was stolen from their society by a pack of thieving rats, a curious choice of words as they themselves are most rat-like in appearance. Now, the logs are mainly comprised of curses willing the rat robbers to the end of the universe and beyond. Now, the crew has counted upwards of 50 individual words for defecation, as well as a wide selection of places from which a star's light cannot escape. But the arduous work has paid off. We have uncovered the last known location of the Rubricator in a previously uncharted system, and we are to believe its former owners, its power is worth pushing. And so we must have the Rubricator, and it's probably going to be on this this relic world that's in my borders, and that's going to be all the way up here, the ruined world. And so in one of my runs, we colonized this planet first, and then we try to research this project. We're gonna do it the other way around this time. We're gonna research the project first, and then we're gonna come back to that. But yeah, the rubricator is within grasp for my empire. This system as well, we are trying to acquire as soon as I finish surveying it. And there we go. We got an embassy. We got a embassy offer, and let's see if we can propose subjugation, what they would say. Okay. So, hold up. We're going to pause this game here real quick. I'm just going to give them everything they want and see if where we are. 152. So that's if I were to give them everything they wanted. Negative 152, I'm sorry. We are going to definitely try to increase opinions with the Batoxian Trade League. Yo, Weasel, welcome to the stream. We actually just found one of your empires that are in this game today. I believe were you the Gex Cartel, or I can't remember the name of your empire, but let me know and I'll show you where it's at on the map. But yeah, we are about to attempt some. Oh, hey, look. So we got an embassy offer with TechNet. We got another embassy offer with the Kingdom of Quiramulin. And we got some new technology, destroyer ships. And so let's take a look at it here. For engineering technology, we're going to go for that gas extraction. All right. I know we have a couple of exotic gas refineries. We also got rare crystals. Yeah, here's the gas over here. Calamari, let's see. Do I see the calamari anywhere? Oh, here it is. The Mon Calamarian Kingdom. And so it looks like you got some space over here. Oh, that's it. Yo, RNG, baby. I'm sorry. You're still in the game, though. I don't have a lot of intel in your empire. We just joined the galactic community, and now all of these other places are showing up. And so, oh, we got some empires. The 3-star state of Gexus has closed their borders to us, as well as the Great Meshbin Imperium. And so 2 empires have closed themselves off. And guys, if you are wondering, hey, how can I get one of my empires into Alpha Yang Delete stream, here is my Discord. We talk Stellaris, we talk about movies, shows, all that kind of jazz. I'll be sharing it in the description below the video. But yeah, guys, check that bad boy out, and you can join. And in my games where I enable custom empires, you may be able to see yours in one of them. Get all those special minerals once they pop up. Yep. That sounds like a wonderful idea. Also, yeah, we got a embassy offer with. Oh, hey, look. Speaking of the calamari, they want a embassy offer with us, and so we will definitely take that as well. And guys, let me know what you think about. Would you rather sell food on the market, or would you make trade deals with other empires? Because I feel like right now I'm going to take a little bit of food off of my market here, and I'm going to start trading it with the Batoxians. I want to know more about these guys, and so let's make a trade deal. Let's see here. I know I have plenty of food right now. And so the Galactic Farmers Market, let's see what they will take for some food. I got 4K of it. Oh, yes, they love the food. So let's see if they will give me some energy credits. Oh, they said heck no. Then how about alloys? We're just going to kind of look around here. Okay, so we could get about... Let me see how much a favor is going to cost. Okay, we can get a couple of favors too. What about info? Give me some communications and active sensor links. Yo, this is a deal right here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to take that. So they're going to give us some alloys, 1 favor, communication, and active sensors. And I'm giving them 3,000 food. Sure. And so we'll pretty much be able to see where all of their borders lie. I think this might be the last. Oh, it is. Wow. So the Batoxians are a much wider empire than I was expecting. And again, another embassy offer. And so the galaxy is a much busier place now with the galactic community active. These toxoids are saving grace on almost every game. Toxoids are crazy. That's all I'm going to say. This is a Necroid. But yeah, right now we just made some trades with the Batoxians, and I want to see if I can propose subjugation again. what they would say now. Now that we've begun increasing opinions, I want to see what they would say to this negative 327. So yeah, we still got a lot of ways to go before we can do that. But yeah, we'll make way through all these alerts here, and another empire closed their borders to us. That's okay. We got a tradition available, and we're gonna look at what we already have right now. We started on the adaptability tree, and then we jumped over to domination. Oh, radio wave. Were the Batoxians yours? I don't remember who made the Batoxians, but yeah, I've seen them a few times. They were a key empire in one of my runs a while back. It's good to see them again, guys. Yeah, but we started with adaptability, jumped over to domination. I wanted that resources from my pops, that extra resource from my pops. And I'm trying to see what we want to do. I want to go back to adaptability. I feel like yes. Let's. We're going to go with appropriation next. Now, land that is not being worked contributes nothing to our empire. Workers must be relocated in an efficient manner to those planets where they are needed the most. Now, considering that right now I only have 2 worlds that are in my border that are colonized, we're going to probably be resettling pops here in the future. And so this decreases resettlement cost by negative 33%. And so, yes, we will be adding that. And yeah, these guys, yeah, we made some trades with them before. Let's see. I feel like everything's looking pretty good then. We're going to switch our map mode here really quick. Something I like to look at as well is the opinion map mode. And so this pretty much shows you if the border or if the color is green, it means that that empire has a pretty good relationship with us. If it's yellow, it means they're more on the neutral side. And if it's orange or red, orange means they don't really like us that much. Red means they want to go to war with us. And if they could destroy us, they probably would. And so this is what it looks like for us right now. Most of the galaxy looks friendly. I feel like I just... Ding, ding. Yo, Jamork, thank you for the subscription and welcome to our Stellaris game here. I'm just kind of showing the opinions of other empires. And right now we're just looking at our rival right here, the Tim Curry Space Exodus. I tried subjugating them. They wouldn't allow it. They declared us a rival, and so we went to war with them in the last stream, and we may do it again this game. If we can't subjugate them, we will force them into submission. And so let's propose subjugation again, and I want to see, oh yeah, they're not having it. They're saying no way, Jose. All right, well in that case, let's go ahead and research some more projects here. And now is going to be a good time. I mentioned before that we should probably colonize another world. And we're about to have another planet that is 90% habitable in my borders here. Now, let me check and see. Oh, thank goodness. This is the get inside dig site. We'll read through this once we start it. But I was worried that the planet that we could colonize here had a project or some sort of situation going on. And so usually I'll research those first. In this case here, this Holybray 3, that planet will be habitable for my species. All right, and so after that, we got our game going here. The year's 2229. And yeah, we're going to make way through a couple of years here in this run. We got a non-aggression pact with the Batoxians. That is excellent. Excellent. Do we form a commercial pact with this empire? Let's see what we would get. So it says here that forming a commercial pact with this empire, this will increase the value of both empires' trade networks. Their trust of us will increase by 0.25 each month, up to a maximum of 75. This will cost me some influence each month, but it will share some intel on both empires. And so, yeah, I will definitely confirm this. And there was something I was just going to look at. I can't remember now. A commercial pact. Oh yes, let's go to our policies really quickly. And since we pretty much I expanded as much as I need to against other empires, now I just need to fill in the holes that I left behind. Like in this case here, you see how my border is here? That's the only way that they can get through these systems is if they travel through my borders. And so same thing over here. These systems all reach out to a dead end. I save those for later and colonize them when I need to come back and colonize my other worlds. But before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and build some mining stations for my construction ships, and we'll just work our way back inwards. Right now, I'm just shift clicking commands here for my construction ship, and we're getting those guys moving around. And so yeah, that construction ship is going to build mining mining stations and research stations along the way back, and then it's going to expand our borders here. I have a research agreement from the Batoxians. Yo, this is becoming a wonderful alliance. I think together we could be unstoppable in this top portion of the galaxy. We've already formed a couple of agreements now. I think that's our second agreement. It's looking good. It is looking pretty good, guys. I'm only playing on Admiral right now, so I know it's not the hardest difficulty, but it's tough for me still. And here we have it, another agreement with the Batoxians. This went much differently in one of my other games, but this time we have an alliance. We have a pretty solid alliance. Cot Weasel says it's going been a strange week. Why do you say that? Hopefully a strange in a good way week. But yo, the commercial pack here that the Batoxians want to form with us says here that this deal will grant us 14 energy credits and them 3 energy credits. Yes, we will definitely take that. We could use those extra resources. And now I want to reach out and see, hey, what do you guys think about subjugation? Okay, and so all we know from them right now is that their technology is superior to ours and their economy is equal. Let's see what this looks like now. And again, they would accept that. I don't have enough influence for it. But if I were to give them everything they wanted, they would accept it. They would lose some diplomatic weight. That's not my problem. Holy moly. There's a possibility that we could subjugate the Batoxians, and that would be excellent. Now, let me go ahead and upgrade my planetary administration building here. That way we can open up another building slot. We can get some more jobs. Actually, this is the wrong planet to do that on. We're gonna do this on, oh, wait. Oh, Planet Barnes already has that building. So here, yeah, we'll go ahead and upgrade that. Oh no. Yo, I had a similar work week as well, but I'm sorry to hear that about the wife. Hopefully she's feeling a little bit better. That's a little scary. Yeah. Wishes from Yang Man, and yeah, hopefully, yeah, like I said, everything gets a little bit better there. Guys, yeah, but we got a commercial pack, we got a research pack, all kinds of things going on with the Batoxians. I got a nice little boost of food right there as well. Let's go to this planet here. Nice, we got it in our borders. Mission accomplished there. Now let's just start mining some districts. But yeah, we're gonna colonize this planet here. Oh, I need 200 consumer goods, and so we'll buy about 250 off the markets. Oh, I need another 144. Okay, there we go. And for this planet, we're gonna name it Planet Sheep. Everything's gonna be farming related, and we will colonize that in a bit. And so not only that world, you know what? Let me check around, see. Oh, here's another planet. This is a tropical world. 70% habitable, but still, it's not going to add any negative modifiers to my, maybe a little bit. Yeah, now that I'm looking at this, penalties for low habitability, even for a 70% habitable world, it does matter. And so either way, we're to colonize this world as well, and we're going to name this one Moo Branch. This is the Moo Branch planet. And so 2 worlds on the way. That planet is going to be a little bit further out of my sector. And so I'm probably going to have to assign another governor. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. This is future plan stuff that may or may not work depending on the game. But yeah, let's go back to our 2 worlds here and see if there's anything that we can add or fix here. And so I'm going to make a decision. Special inquiry concluded. Or at least I was. Special inquiry concluded. And I can't distribute luxury goods because I do not have 500 consumer goods. I could buy some, but if that amenity problem continues to grow, we'll come back to it a little bit later on. Throughout this stream, we've had this mass extinction situation come up. It says that the asteroid is in actuality a chunk of what was once a habitable and probably inhabited planet. Now, regular but overlapping fracture patterns indicate that the planetary demolition was intentional and controlled and somewhat rushed. Now, all signs point to this planet being the homeworld of whatever species destroyed it. We may never know what drove them to consider planetary annihilation to be the lesser evil, and perhaps we should be grateful for that. And so, yeah, this planet, we've been looking at a bunch of different worlds that had mass extinction events happen. In this case, this was an asteroid. We've seen mass extinction events like a flora or a type of plant that took over a planet and just wrecked the ecosystem. The other planet was a scorched world that I'm pretty sure just got really hot, and like, I don't know if it was a volcano that erupted, but yeah, we've seen a frozen planet. And so right now we're just going through space and we're finding all these mass extinction events that happen to different worlds. And for our first one of this stream, we have an asteroid. And so if we find more, it'll just help us in the future, maybe prevent things that could lead to a mass extinction event. Now, Tim Curry Space Exodus, they got some nerve. They're making claims on some of my systems. We might have to teach them a lesson and get them out of here. I tried making them a subject. They denied it. We destroyed them in a war before. We just might have to do that again. And so, guys, let's keep our game going here. I think our crime is starting to drop down a little bit. Nope. It's still at 6% here. I was hoping to use the decision here to distribute some luxury goods. And you know what I am? I'm gonna spend the energy credits. Let's make the species happier on this planet. And this is only a temporary fix, but boom. All crime has went to 0. Amenities are back up at 8. They were in the negatives a second ago. But yeah, we passed out some goodies, and now the people of Planet Barn are happy. We're colonizing 2 worlds at once. It's a busy couple of years for the Galactic Farmers Market. And so Purple Rain, what is this situation? Here it says that images capturing my scientists are mesmerizing purple colored rain taken by my scientists exploring the probes, or with probes, somehow find their way into the hands of the cultural elite on Barn. Now, while the discovery is of no scientific value, the exo-captive imagery of the colorful precipitation sparks a minor renaissance in the farmer's art world, and positive effects of which shall be felt for years to come. And so, yeah. Oh, copy that. Yes, I'll check it out after the stream. Right on for posting. And yes, guys, in the Discord, you can make your empires, add them to my game, keep them appropriate, and you will see them in my future runs. But yeah, here, from finding this planet with purple rain on it, it inspired arts, and now we have that modifier for 20 years, increasing happiness by 10%. Now that makes me want to look at my planets now. Oh man, these are some happy pops. Happy pops. And the reason I like looking at this is because the stability, the higher the stability, the more resources you get from jobs, the higher your trade value, or it increases your trade value, and it increases your immigration pool. And so it makes other pops want to go to your world and help or just become a part of your civilization. Again, I'm going to go here and look just to see what it would take. Oh man, I'm gonna see if there has to be a way. I only need 36 influence to subjugate these guys, and I'm going to do what I can to get them. Even if I have to pay a few resources for a couple of years, we'll try to negotiate our contract with them later on. But next up, we have some options for technology, for society technology in particular. The interstellar fleet traditions, I got to go for this one next. I want to keep increasing my naval capacity. I want these other empires to fear the farmers. And we're going to have our grass-fed spaceships travel through space and wreak some havoc here. But in the meantime, though, I do know that I have some exotic gas technology coming up that's going to allow me to exploit that resource. And so I'm going to have my construction ship head in that direction now. I'm going to check my other civilian ships. I knew it. We got a couple of science ships that have projects still to be explored. And while we're at it, I'm going to go ahead and just start surveying. Actually, no, screw it. We're going to survey this system first, see if there's anything in value there, and then we're going to head back and start researching some anomalies. For my science ship here, let's research this gigantic skeleton project. All right. And we'll keep this game moving here. And so, again, we are just kind of making moves here. Two things I'm trying to do in this stream today. I want to subjugate the Batoxians, and I want to either conquer or subjugate Tim Curry's Space Exodus as well. And this is what I was waiting for. Our first migration treaty. Now, we will enter into a migration treaty with the Batoxian League, and our populations will be able to freely move between both empires. And so, yeah, use a portrait mod. It's one that keeps Iron Man mode on. Nice. All right, and so yeah, we got the broken Cybrex warforms, and so this has been a project that has been going on throughout this entire stream. It says that the broken remains of 2 Cybrex warforms have been discovered in orbit around one of the worlds that we are currently surveying. They appear to have been destroyed in battle, but no debris from their adversary has been found. Either they were badly outmatched, or there is more to this engagement than it seems. Interesting. And so now this begins the broken Cybrex warforms. And so we've been doing a lot of projects from this chain, and I'm going to research that project right away. And here soon we should be finding the Cybrex planet. Now, since I do have 2 more star bases open, let's check out these modules. And right away, I'm going to add 2 anchorages as well as another hydroponics bay. And I've been using those bays to help increase my food production. Over here, look at this. We already got one up. Wow, that was fast. The TRAPPIST system. Good to go. Let's see here. I'm going to find another world or another system. I'm trying to keep them in my borders here. And you know what? I'll probably just add one here for now. We'll upgrade this outpost into a starport. And on top of that, let's go back over here to this planet that I'm trying to colonize. And we're going to add a couple of defensive platforms here. Maybe one here and one in this system as well. Now, a cool tip here that you may or may not know. I was forgetting it for the longest. But you do not have to have a upgraded base in a system that is in your borders in order to build defensive platforms. And so, for instance, like right here, I have a base. Right here, I have a base in this system. That's what the white icon is for. Right there. And up here, there is no base here, but you can still build those defensive platforms. And so, I feel like either I just completely missed that or I forgot about it, but yeah, look at all these projects everywhere. Research. All right, and I'm just going to go ahead and have this scientist. Yeah, they got to go that way anyway. Oh, there's a system here I haven't researched. And this has a size 23 relic world in it. Wow, so this is the second relic world we have found. And we'll definitely get to researching that right away. Our resolution that we proposed, the buzzword standardization. This resolution is being held in the Senate right now. It's in session, and if this passes, it'll increase diplomatic weight from the economy by 20% and trade value by 5%. That is super handy. Yes. Are you referring to Radio Wave, the bases and building defensive platforms and systems that don't have bases? Because yeah, for the longest, I'm like, how do I defend these systems that don't have bases in it? But yet you can still build those star base, or you can still build those defensive platforms in those systems. Alrighty, and so yeah, once again, just looking at my worlds here, everything's looking pretty solid. Let me check up on our colony ships here. We should have some. I thought I would have some by now on the way. Oh yeah, I'm building one now. And this is the situation with all the species we're collecting. Another empire's made a commercial pact. Okay. And again, I'm gonna check my opinion mode here. Just want to see if, yeah, the Boinkus Empire is cool. This Holy Order, though, they look huge. And so we're gonna be keeping our eye on that empire. And a special project is complete. Oh, this is the gigantic skeleton remain that we found. And it says that my science officer, has concluded that the creature served as some kind of organic starship. What? So we found this mega, like, just skeleton. It's like an animal or a species or a leviathan in this case. And it says much smaller bones from at least 3 separate species were found within the larger skeleton, and we assume these came from members of the crew. Now, for unknown reasons, this organic starship suffered catastrophic damage and crash landed on this world. We'll take a look at the world. Here it is. So right behind me, this creature fell there, and for unknown reasons, that's where it fell. While we cannot begin to understand the biological engineering necessary to grow a starship like this, the study of the bones alone has substantially advanced our knowledge. And so pretty much this Godzilla-like creature crashed into the world, and now there's all this research deposit in that system. We may or may not take advantage of that this stream, but sooner than later we will get our hands on that. Oh, the 3-star state of Gexus has declared war on the Batoxians. Let's see what's going on here. Their fleet power is superior to ours. I cannot allow this. I cannot allow this. My allies cannot be weakened. Let's see if we can. We have a non-aggression pact. Oh, but we don't have I don't know if we have a defensive agreement, a defensive pact. And see, they're at war now, so now I can't. And so we're gonna have to keep our eye on this battle here, but you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking I might declare them a rival. Where is my declare rival button? Oh, here it is. So we have to have terrible relations in order for me to declare them a rival, but I am going to close my borders to them. And we'll see how they respond to that. Because yeah, oh my goodness, they got a what? What? Okay, that's a Fallen Empire's fleet. I was like, there's no way. I thought that Empire had like a much stronger fleet, but that was the Fallen Empire's fleet. I was so scared for a second. Oh, the moon, not the planet. My bad, guys. Mix up on that skeleton. It crashed on a moon, not a planet. All right, and so let's see here. Just send someone to make relations worse. Well, I close my borders. We'll see what that does. We'll come back to them a little bit later on, but I feel like they can't even attack the Batoxians because there's a Fallen Empire fleet here, and I'm trying to see what their deal is. Yeah, they have their borders closed off to all surrounding empires, and that's okay with me. But yeah, I'll try not to upset the Fallen Empires, at least this early in the game for now. So yep, let's go ahead and build some more ships here. And the last technology that I completed when it comes to fleets are destroyers. And so before I built these, we're gonna go to my fleet manager, or actually my ship designer. We're gonna go to the destroyer class here, and I'm going to make another design. And so this is what the auto design looks like. And I'm gonna just switch everything up here and try to, let's make some lasers. Put lasers on this bad boy, and maybe we'll add a, actually, I'm gonna change this to a picket design. They're the Holy World Group. Just send someone to make the relations worse. Yeah, I got 2 envoys right now, and they're both gathering intel, so I'm gonna keep them assigned to doing the sneaky sneak. I want them to get intel on a couple of other empires near me, and if we can in the future, I will be trying to use some more infiltration for those espionage operations. And so guys, we're gonna go ahead and auto-complete this design here for my destroyer here. And as always, I like to have one with kinetic weapons, one with lasers and point defense. And yes, Radio Wave, it is definitely time for some beef in the galaxy. There's already beef here between these 2 empires, the 3-star state of Gexes and the Batoxians. They're at war. I'm going to be keeping my eye on this battle and just watching. I'm seeing here this empire looks kind of small. Oh, and they're inferior. They're at war as well. Oh man. Yeah, we got to make sure we end this as quickly as we can because the Batoxians, I want their empire under my banner. And I'm not even sure what that war is about, but I'm hoping it is not to subjugate them. But yo, over here in Tim Curry Space Exodus Empire, we have pretty much researched all projects that were there. When we were at war, there was all this debris that we could research. There was just all kinds of things up for grabs in their systems. And now I'm going to go ahead and start sending these science ships back into my borders because there are plenty of projects here that we can continue researching. Oh, the system has alloys.
Construction finalized.
No, I'm cool with this just being my system for now. We're just going to keep working our way here and filling in these two branches that are leaning off the side of my empire. We'll take those for later. Tim Curry Space Exodus, let's see what's going on with you guys. Your military is currently equal to ours. That's interesting. Our borders are close to you guys, but I'm willing to challenge that. Let's see what ships actually hold up. So I changed my ship design. We're gonna go back to our fleet manager now. And I have 3 fleets currently that each could probably use a destroyer. And so I'm gonna add this to the mix and we'll get just one in here. I'll reinforce that. And destroyers are a little expensive right now, so we'll come back to that a little bit later on, but we got 1 destroyer on the way. And we're gonna start increasing our military, our fleet here in a moment. Now, I don't have a lot of armies right now, but I should probably get some of those up here in a bit. But in this run, usually I'll for my bases, I'll try and build defensive bases, but this time I'm trying to go with anchorages and just seeing, will it work? Maybe. We'll find out. It worked in the early game. We'll see if we can continue adding more to our fleets here, just adding more ships and things like that. And naval cap as well has been a challenge, trying to keep that as high as possible. But, oh, the TechNet system and the Tim Curry Space Exodus. Looks like they got some kind of, oh, what happened here? So the Gex cartel, it would seem they have vassalized the TechNet system, or the Empire. Okay, and so that's pretty interesting. Let's see what's going on with Boinkus. They're superior to us, so we got to watch out for those guys. I need these planets colonized ASAP. And I'm not seeing any colony ships yet. What is going on with my shipyards? What's up? Did I not build 2 colony ships? Oh, here we go. So yeah, they're on the way. Okay, I was like, wait a minute. I felt like we built those so long ago, and I haven't heard anything about it. So yeah, we got 2 colony ships again. They are now on the way to their planets to colonize. Got a little bit more expansion up here, and another world, a size 10 ocean planet. We're gonna take it. Let's build another starbase. But here I'm gonna go ahead and get started right away with another colony ship. And now I have Necroids in my empire. Nice. And so let's see here. I just need 200 more alloys. And let's see, you know what? I might just have my humanoids, my farmers. Let me check their traits. More energy credits, more trade value, and less pop housing usage. But they're slow breeders. Nah, we're gonna go with our farming species instead to colonize this world. And for this planet, we're gonna name this one Fenced Chickens. Planet Fenced Chickens. And there we'll grow a bunch of chickens. Alrighty, and so outside of that, we're gonna keep our game going here, but yo, for my construction ship, we still don't have that exotic gas technology complete. And speaking of technology, let's check where we are with that. So in about 13 months, that'll be ready to go. And guys, here it is again, the Rubricator. It says at the coordinates for the Rubricator's last known location, we have discovered a habitable planet with what we believe may be some form of settlement covering a large portion of its surface. The settlement consists of tall pile-like towers visible all the way from space, and our archaeologists are eager to excavate it in search for the Rubricator. And so that's one of the dig sites that we're soon to be working on. We're going to be very careful though, because I know how that turns out.
Our research has progressed.
All right, so it looks like we got UV laser technology. Let's look up our next physics tech here, and what do we have? Got a couple of options. Man, build a lot of defenses there. Yeah, I'm not starting the project just yet. I'm going to wait until I have a fleet that is capable of defending it. But yeah, we'll wait a little bit on that rubricator situation. I'm going to go for the gravitic sensors, and it says here that these sensors have been turned to look for any gravitational changes in space, such as those produced by the presence of a starship. And so let's say like another empire has ships moving in our direction, we can spot that bad boy. And so right now you can't really see a lot of ships in these areas, but once we get that technology, if I can remember, we'll go back and look and see what these other empires area looks like. Now, you know what? I can't wait anymore. We're gonna go ahead and just have my construction ship go ahead and automatically build research and mining stations. I can't wait anymore. I with my civilian ships, I don't know, maybe I'm weird, but I don't like for them to be idle. I want them all to be moving around, researching, doing things, just being busy. And so for one of my fleets here, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade the lasers on those ships. We're gonna go back to another one of my worlds here, Planet Sheep. It's currently in progress of being colonized. This is our tropical world. I'm going to clear out a tile blocker while it is being colonized. And we're going to go here to Planet Farmers Only. Now, with this world, let's build a civilian industry. I know this is probably terrible right now, but I need alloys pretty badly. And so once I get another world up that I can add some, or primarily have it focus on, consumer goods. For now, we're going to try to get just this alloy found, or this civilian industry up, because that -6 consumer goods is kind of starting to catch up a little bit. I feel like I'm spending more energy credits on that the longer I just continue to ignore it. And so grimacing, this situation here, let's see what's up with this. Are you having some to boost research? My science ships right now, they're all being put to surveying and researching projects right now. The very geological structure of one of my planets is indeed in flux, driven by what my science officer assures us is a tectonic process, and as fascinating as it is, esoteric. Now, what is of more interest to the galactic farmers market is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Now, my science officer estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. And you know what? They thought they had me here, but I'm going to sell some of my minerals. And yes, we will give this science officer 200 energy credits with a 50% chance to stabilize this planet. Let's take a look at it. I'm assuming it's this barren world. Let's see what happens. We'll come back to that project later. Oh, tactical terraforming. And so here it is. It says that my science officer has reports that this world here can indeed be terraformed. A narrow window of opportunity is expected to open shortly, and as the planet enters a particularly unstable phase of its cycle lasting a couple of months, my science officer believes that a miniaturized explosive changes delivered to the planet's crust and strategic irradiation of the atmosphere during this time will halt the just changes to this and stabilize the form of somewhat more suitable for life. So yeah, if we it sounds like we'll do some sort of like demolition work to this planet, and it'll increase the chances of us being able to terraform it, even though we don't have terraforming technology just yet. Axel Darkstar says, I'm starting to think defensive platforms are always a waste of resource. They never seem to help. I don't know. I've had a couple of runs where like I needed to max out my defensive platforms, and having like 50 defensive platforms, that could be the what holds them off for a while, so that your ships can enter that system and help defend those. And so I don't underestimate those. Guys, we managed to terraform the planet. And look at that. It is a size 25 arid world. Jeez Louise, that is a big planet. That is huge. So let's go ahead and look at our traditions here. And you know what? I'm thinking I might go ahead and just finish this adaptability tree. I only have 2 more traditions to put into it, and then we can get our first ascension perk. And so did you restart your game, or is this the same one you started earlier in the week? Yes, this is still our Farmers of the Galaxy. I'll show you guys a quick map of what's going on in our game here in just a second. But yes, exactly what Terrible Hamster says. They do help, but they won't fix everything. That's the perfect way of summarizing it. And so, for instance, like let's say your fleets are far away, or they may be on like one side of your empire, and you need to get them over to the other side of an attacking side, or like an empire's attacking the other side. Those defensive platforms can hold them off for a little bit, and they can give you time to get there. Yep. And so, guys, next up for adaptability, I know I don't have any special resources just yet, or do I? I'm only getting minor artifacts, but we'll go ahead and go for enhanced recycling. And it says here that reusing what has become obsolete gives us more to build with in the future. This game beginner friendly, or is it pretty daunting to get started? I feel like there's a lot to learn, but I feel like there's I'll say this, Mickey. When I first started playing this game, I had no clue what I was doing, but I'm still having just as fun playing it now as I did before. And like even now, like I'm still having fun because I'm learning something new every time I play this. But yeah, it's a lot to get at first. But I learned through a lot of experiences. I enjoy the story. I enjoy just kind of figuring, like when it comes to mechanics and stuff, yes, you kind of have to learn a little bit, but there are lots and lots of resources on YouTube. There are lots of creators that have guides. I spent some time watching those, but once you pick this game up, man, it is hard to drop. So yes, I would recommend it. Yo, Defugal, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Hey, give it a shot, man. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool. They're constantly updating this game. It came out in 2016, and last month we got First Contact DLC. In 2 weeks, we got Galactic Paragons on the way. That's another DLC. It's so crazy. We're getting so much DLC back to back. New content, new updates, new patches back to back for a game that came out in 2016. And it doesn't feel like a 2016 game. It always just feels fresh. I feel like every time I come back to this game, if I take a break, come back to it, it's a completely different game. Oh yeah. And this game has a lot to learn, but if you treat it more like a roguelike, you'll be fine. Yeah, I enjoy the stories in this game the most. And so for me, I have this Twitter channel here where I have that in Discord where I like to just really dive into the story of the game, add a little bit of my own little flair to it. You can follow that after each stream. On YouTube, I've been uploading this entire series onto YouTube. And yo, shout out to people that have been commenting, liking, watching the videos on YouTube. It has been a huge week for my channel, and I want to say thank you so much. The support has definitely been felt over there. Let's select this next tradition here. We have this adaptability tree, and yes, the enhanced recycling. We will take it. And we have one more tradition here to go before we complete this and get our first ascension perk. Now, I see here that we got a little bit of naval cap. We got a couple of civilian ships as well that need projects to research and anomalies. And so I'm going to go ahead and start knocking these out of the park. And what does that scientist think he's doing? Yo, bro, that is my system. The Batoxians, what are you doing? I'm curious. I got to zoom in on the system and make sure. Wait, what? Who is this? Oh, they're pre-FTLs. Okay, I was like, wait. I was worried that there was a cloaked science vessel of another empire's science ship in my borders trying to research my projects. And so yeah. It takes time to learn like any game, but when you do know a lot about it, it will make it easier. Exactly. I'm pretty sure, Yang, that going down multiple traditions at once makes each tradition for more unity for each tree. That's fine. That's okay. I'm kind of trying out different things. I'm kind of going with what I want to play with. Not not a meta style, not maybe a necessarily effective style, but I'm going with what I want. I'm seeing what I like. I'm skimming. I'm taking whatever traditions I choose. I usually play by just trying to finish one tree at a time, but not this run. I want to go for what I need at the moment. And during that time, I was trying to go for, I'll show you guys what was going on with my tradition trees here real quick. Where are you at? Why can I not find you? Here we go. And so, yeah, I went with adaptability first to decrease that pop housing usage. Went for a couple of the habitability modifiers and things like that. Jumped over to domination so that I can get this workplace motivators, increasing that worker pop output, resource output. And now I'm going to finish this adaptability tree. And so, yeah, just doing a little back and forth in here. I try not to split between too many trees now. Now, 3 would be a different ballpark, but I try to keep it between 2, work on 2 at once, and then once one finishes, I'll just jump back and forth. And so a little mixture. It's also situational as well. It's better to figure out what you want and how you can get it. Copy that. And plus another thing too is I usually don't, my empires, I usually don't have them play with domination, that tradition. And so I just wanted to experiment, see what it was like. So far, it doesn't seem too bad. And for engineering tech, we're going for standardized destroyer patterns. I want to make it cheaper and faster to build destroyer ships. And so we're gonna go ahead and build these. We'll be building those now, but we'll get started on that technology. And for my science ship here, I feel like we're running out of systems that have projects. Now I want to check up this ruined world. I believe, yeah, I want to say this is the rubricator one. So we're not going to research that one for now. I do want my scientists to stay alive. And so we're going to go ahead and research this anomaly on this side of the galaxy. This is the distress signal. What is this? And it says here that our initial scans have caught an irregular signal reminiscent of our own distress patterns. Good. Very good. Research it. Get it done. Get these projects out the way. And once that finishes, by the time that my scientists finish researching projects and things, I'm hoping that we'll have enough planets for each of them to assist in researching. Now, I'm going to look through here and see if there is one more world or one more system that I can add a base to. And I think I see it. Oh, that's a relic world, though. Oh, man. You know, I'm just going to put it right by my homeworld. We are going to put we're going to upgrade another outpost into a starbase here. And after that, I'll probably add more anchorages as I've been doing so far in this run. Let's see what's going on with Tim Curry Space Exodus. Okay, and so they're catching up just as I was starting to imagine. And I always just like to check and see if they'll accept subjugation. With the Batoxians over here, we want to check up on their war, make sure all is well. Because it's more the empire size that increases tradition unity, which is why ego and spire types get the traditions done so fast. I was going for like more military. I guess I should have went down that supremacy tree a little earlier too. But yeah, I'm not sweating it. I'm just kind of going with the fly, and whatever I like, I just kind of go for it. Okay, and so all civvy ships good to go. All star bases. I got this one right here. We'll add another hydroponics bay to. Planet Sheep is about 30% colonized. Planet Barn, this is my homeworld. We got still a couple of jobs here, handy dandy, but once again, guys, I love having these stable planets here. Low crime, high amenities. Both worlds have too many jobs, though. I will say that. Still plenty of time for that supremacy tree. Oh yeah, we'll definitely go down it later on, but right now, I'm going to finish the 2 that I have started on. Let's see here. I'm going to probably start buying some consumer goods until we're able to produce some more. Oh, diamond in the rough. So what's this all about? It says here that after the study on one of the planets has concluded, my science officer reports that they have found the planet to be unusually rich in minerals. It's going to be this world right here. This little frozen world. And so the discovery has made it possible in large part thanks to a certain member of the Cal Iman crew. And we praise them for their prodigy's highly skilled discovery here. And so I am not going to offer him a position, but I'll say they'll do good work where they are. And this will give me the promising crew modifier for 20 years, increasing anomaly research speed and discovery chance. Nice. Oh, spiritual and economic, basically democracy. Copy that. But yeah, let's buy some consumer goods. I'm going to see how much these cost to buy per month. And I got 30 food. We'll add this to the market as well. Whoa, not 100. And I'm going to keep my food around like 10. That way I can still produce a little bit, but I do want to sell some of that and get those energy credits up. And so, yeah, now the consumer goods are right at 0. We've collected another 2 specimens, and we've completed the specimens. This is where we were supposed to capture a bunch of different species, maybe just learn about them, research purposes. And it says here that all the specimens asked for by the Museum of Xenobiology have been secured. Now, the museum has grown to a massive facility where artifactual gravity generators and atmospheric processors are used to stimulate the environments of over a dozen worlds. Now, visitors are journeying from all across the Galactic Farmers Market to see its wonders. And since we completed this, we've acquired 2,000 society tech points, 1,000 energy credits, 47 influence, and 895 unity. Let's see where my unity's at now and when I can get my next tradition. And it looks like it's going to take me about 25 months to do so, unless we build some unity buildings. But for now, I don't have a lot of room. Not a lot of room right now. And so we do have Planet Sheep on the way. We have another colony ship here getting ready to colonize. I almost feel like I want to colonize that arid world, even though it's at 50% habitability, but I'm gonna wait. Yo, Zane Gaming, welcome. Hello, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully all is well. We are, oh yeah, I mentioned earlier that we were gonna show off what was going on in our game here. But yeah, just to catch everybody up that may have just joined here at some point in the game. We have this Galactic Farmers Market. This is my empire, right above my noggin here. This green and yellow, sort of like Seattle Supersonics color. And yeah, we've pretty much expanded as much as we are going to be for now, unless we decide to conquer. We've already been at war with Tim Curry's Space Exodus. A couple of things that I'm noticing that could be a potential threat to us is this Gex Cartel Empire. And we see here that they've already subjugated the TechNet system. We have the Boinkus here that is slightly superior to us, but we'll be keeping an eye on them as well. TechNet system are my... No, they're not friendly right now. They are, well, they're friendly with my empire, but when we first met them, they were a little hostile, and now we're on good terms. Up here to the top, the 3-star state of Gexus. This empire right here is attacking my ally. This is my #1 ally in the galaxy, the Butoxians. And so, yeah, we have a bunch of trade deals right now. We have a pretty solid, I would say an alliance, but we're not fighting in this war with them. And so right now, these two are at war. And we're just kind of making our way through the galaxy here. And so I got, guys, did I not build that? Oh yeah, here it is. The space is being upgraded. Thank goodness. And here in a bit, there we go. All resources are out of the negative. We are out of the negatives, guys. That is wonderful. I'm going to close my Starbase tab here and got a couple of science ships. Let's see, what is the situation? Oh, so this is the kleptomaniac rats. Let's research that other project then that's further up here. This one was the one that I thought was the kleptomaniac rats. And so this is the ruined world. But yes, we'll go ahead and begin excavating that dig site. And here we got another project, an anomaly. This one's the signs of battle. And so we're going to research some massive fleet action. And then after that, I think that's about it. I think that is almost all of the projects. I think we got one more here. Yes. Yo, the scientists have done some bravo work right now. All of our systems have been researched of projects nearly. I think one more wave. Let's take a quick look at our factions. I feel like I've been neglecting them. And so we got 2 factions. We have the One Throne Group, 79% approval rating, 73% support. And we are obliging 3 out of 4 of their issues. I think the only issue we have right now that they're not really feeling that we're doing right now is they want us to extend our influence to dominate subject nations. This will please the One Throne group. And so what we've been trying to do already, we've been trying to subjugate other empires. Speaking of which, let me go to my fleet manager here. And we're going to add a couple of more destroyers to... I'm going to add one of each different type of destroyer to each fleet. So we'll reinforce this fleet here. Same thing on this one. Actually, yeah, add another design. There it is. There it is. And so we'll have about 3 more destroyers on the way. And again, I've just been constantly checking to see... I'm playing catch up. I'm trying to play catch up right now with these other empires. Their fleet is only superior, so we could easily come back. We just got to get some more ships built up here. And here we have it, another station. And so we're going to add more anchorages again. And after this, yeah, look at this. We're about getting close to 70% colonizing our 3rd planet. And we have lost in space. This is another situation. It says the signal we intercepted was a distress call from a ship in orbit around, let's take a look at the planets, this world. And so, oh yeah, this is like the signal that we heard from this planet, and apparently the ship is not giving any heat signatures and seems to be drifting. Now, a special project has been issued to investigate what happened to the crew, and this is going to begin the special project's the derelict ship. And so let's go ahead and research this and see what's going on. Whoa. And I just wanted to see what the ship looked like. Wow. There it is. And so signs of battle. This is another situation going on in another world. And it says here that there's clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of this world at some point in the last 500 years. Now, the surface on one side of the planet is pockmarked with craters from stray weapon blast, and scans from my scientists have picked up several hulks on the ground. Nice. And so I can get a tech thingy from that. Nice. Through these wrecked ships are all in very poor conditions. The fact that anything remains after all the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Now, my science officer is preparing an expedition to sift through these derelict hulls for any valuable technologies. And this is going to start a whole nother project. This is the Mount Graveyards Expedition. Okay, and so we'll go ahead and get started on that. Oh. Did a scientist just die? What? And so we are receiving a distress signal from the scientist that was researching that project over here with the signal, and it says that the crew has gone mad and are killing each other. The captain has lost all control. Sending help would be futile at this point. Now, could this have anything to do with the derelict ship signal they received? Ooh, terrible news. And so, yeah, that is a scientist down. But no worries, though. We got some more exotic gases from that system, and so I need to expand my borders over here. Let me grab one of my construction ships that are not building a station of some sort. And before we do that, let's look at our next technology. And so interstellar fleet traditions is what we've acquired next. This gives me 2 naval capacity for anchorages. So my naval cap is about to go up. Should find the curators and get their research boost. Yeah, we could. I do need more tech. I got planets on the way though, so I'll probably be adding some more tech here in a bit. But let me open up my contacts tab and let's see. Actually, I don't know if I found curators yet. We are playing on a small galaxy, so there is a chance we might not find them at all. I haven't found any enclaves yet. Actually, I know that the Shroud is near me, but outside of them, that's the only enclave that I see so far on my map. For our next society tech though, let's go for the space combat. I've been putting a lot of emphasis on our fleet power, our military, and all that jazz. Let's add another 20 command limit to my fleets. We could probably at some point here maybe merge some of these fleets and make them bigger. But yeah, you can filter for them. Yes. So if I go here, not pre-FTLs, they are others. I can just unclick all these. And yeah, I have no other types of empires. And that would be what the enclaves would fall into. So yeah, oh, there's 4 fallen empires in this game. I didn't realize there was that many. Wow. And so, but yeah, outside of that though, let's see what else we can do. Oh yeah, I do want to expand over here because there's Zero and exotic gases here. And so let me find a ship. Here we go. And we got plenty of influence right now. I'm going to go over here too and see. Oh, this 3-star state of Gexes is entering the Batoxian Trade League's borders. I wish I could get more information on what this war is. It's an annexation attempt. All right, so I have an idea here. Can I declare war on you? I still can't. Can I make a claim? I can. There we go. And right away, I want to conquer and claim them. And so I have to stop them from attacking my allies. And now they're at war with both of us. And so let me see the Batoxians. What kind of fleet you guys rocking with here? The Batoxians have a, oof. Yo, the Batoxians are about to get steamrolled right here.
Spaceborne life.
I wish I could help them, but for now I just have to kick back and...
Scientific progress at
Oh, yeah, we'll see what happens. This is going to be interesting because they're so far away, but I just wanted to show that, hey, I support you. I'll go to war with your enemies. I just hope they do not get vassalized. That's all I'm worried about right now. We need another scientist, and let me see what category that was in that they died. Our society scientist died, so I'm going to recruit another one. And this time, the only scientist I see that is available that has a society perk is Mrs. Tupra Tor, who has the statecraft trait. And so we'll go ahead and assign her to our technology research focus there. Again, I am eager to see Planet Sheep. I want to see it get farmed. And guys, if you're watching this video on YouTube, I will be streaming this tomorrow at 1 o'clock p.m. And so Eastern time zone I'm in as well. If you want to follow the stream, then we're going to be playing for a much longer time period so that I can get through this run at least over the weekend if I can. And so yeah, if you want to check that out, tune in. Same thing for anyone that's watching this on Twitch. And guys, hopefully everyone that's here right now is having a phenomenal Friday. And yeah, we got a special project complete. The team has finished their expedition and returned to our systems. And so sadly, the wrecked starship on the surface was too badly damaged to recover any useful technologies. These vessels were clearly very advanced, however, when we could gain valuable engineering insights if we analyze the way they were designed. We should consider the construction of a permanent science outpost in orbit. And so fascinating, this gives me some research deposits in this system. That's over here. And for my science ship, I'm scoping around. I'm looking to see if there is any more projects out there. And I'm not seeing anything right now. And so this is a level 4 scientist. I'm going to have them be the first scientist to begin assisting in research on planets, starting on my homeworld planet Barn. There it is. Assist research. Increase that research production or that research output on my homeworld. Now back here towards my shipyard, we got, you know what? We got this catalytic processing thing going. But I would love to have more alloys right now. I'm still not feeling comfortable with how much we're putting out right now. Honestly, I might get ready to, oh, this planet's already getting ready to be colonized. In that case, yeah, we'll just have to be patient. We're at about 90% colonization for Planet Sheep. Let me check out Planet Moo branch here. And we're going to right away just clear out all 3 of those tile blockers before we colonize that planet. That way we'll have more space. We don't have to do it while we have pops living on the world. All my civvy ships are traveling around and about. Let's check our edicts. And so right now I have the information quarantine going. This is giving me a little increased stability and governing ethics attraction modifiers. What's this? The Crystal Codex. And so it says that the mineral cluster is a holographic record, multi-sided, many-edged, and translucent. And it says that it remains secure in my scientist's tractor beam, but our experts will need some more time to decode its contents. Now, a special project has been issued to expedite this process, and this is going to begin the crystal codex situation in this system, and we're going to go ahead and research it. It appears to be on an asteroid. Now, back to those edicts. Yeah, this is the only one that I have active right now. And it's going to be the only one that I keep active for now as well. I don't want to activate any of the others just yet. I like the stability on my world, so I want to keep it that way for a while as well, especially with these jobs starting to drop down just a bit. Planet Sheep, any day. There it is. Our third planet is up and live. Planet Sheep, welcome to the Galactic Farmers Market. First things first, I have plenty. Actually, you know what? I don't have as much housing as I would like. I only have 2 housing. And so right away, we're going to build 1 city district. After that, we got plenty of food, and so I'm probably going to start with an alloy foundry first. And then we'll see what happens. We'll go with it after that. For my farmers only planet right now, it's automatically designated to a what kind of world is this? Is this a factory world? It doesn't necessarily have a directive, but I almost want to make it my farming planet. The holographic data documents and terms and conditions for the Trilarate trade treaty between 3 major alien powers that once dominated this quadrant of the galaxy. This is the Crystal Codex, by the way. It says context excludes us and the details are meaningless. But my science officer feels that this will find and prove invaluable in improving our own ability to communicate with alien forces. Nice. Nice. This is fascinating here. And so this is going to give my scientists the expertise statecraft trait, granting them extra research speed. My bad, guys. In that category. Very fascinating. All right. And so outside of that, we got another world. This will add more resources. Lots of resources once we get pops on there. You know what? I got the Batoxians as an ally. I do. This is another created empire, the Kars Swarm. Our relationship is currently cordial. Let's improve on that. Why not have 2 friends? What's better than 1 friend? 2 friends. And so we'll see if we can maybe get some more. I want to get some more migration deals going. I want our farmers to have lots of different pops. These guys accept our embassy, what did I just say? Embassy? Our embassy offer. I think I'm getting tired, guys. I've been up since 4 a.m. I'm sorry. We're going to keep going here. Let's get our scientists. This is going to be my second scientist that I'm now going to have assist in researching another world. Oh, we found an enclave. Yeah, I do believe this is the Shroud Walkers. Do they donate a lot of money to your empire? Which ones? I'm not sure what you're referring to, but let me know. I don't think anyone's donating to us. We have a couple of trade deals going with the Batoxians, and yo, they're pushing them back. Nice.
Construction finalized.
The Embassy, yeah. I don't even know what I was saying anymore. But yeah, the Batoxians are looking pretty solid. Let's get some more ships up. We got about 500 alloys. Got some change here. I found a planet that can be terraformed later on, and we have lots of worlds. Lots and lots of worlds with different species. And speaking of species, let's check these out now. We have 1 robot species and 61 humanoids in my empire right now. And so wonderful. I would like to have more robots. That way we can colonize all the worlds. Maybe we can become cyborg robots or cyborg farmers. But yeah, Planet Sheep here. Again, we got just a couple of buildings. This is still one of my newer worlds. And yeah, honestly, I kind of don't want to stop here with colonizing the planets. Let's see. I got my construction ship here. Let's see. What are you doing? You're building mining stations, but I want you to build more star bases. All right, and so from a distance here, again, it looks like my allies.
Means of production.
I'm confused what the Fallen Empire's fleet is doing, but yeah, my allies seem to be holding off the 3-star state of Gexes. Another thing, let's go to the Galactic community. I believe we passed the, let me see what resolution we have right now. We proposed the buzzword standardization resolution, and it passed. And now our diplomatic weight from our economy has been increased. Let's go to the community here. And my diplo weight still sits at about a little lower than average out of the entire galactic community. Now this holy empire, holy moly, they got 9.5k diplo weight already. That is a lot. That is a whole lot. And so, yeah.
Progress imminent.
We got to play some catch up with diplomacy as well. But outside of that, yeah, let's go back to our fleet manager here. And just a little rinsing and repeating, I'm going to add a couple of destroyers to each of these. Reinforce those, and we'll come back to it a little bit later on. But I want to check, again, I always like to keep my eye on relative power here, just in case another empire may become, in this case here, I don't know if Tim Curry's Space Exodus Empire's fleet power was ever higher than mine, but now we're equal. And yeah, I feel like I might try to go ahead and subjugate these guys. I'm gonna make some more claims on their systems as well. Let's go to our manage claims tab. And this I don't use a whole lot, but I'll be using it now. And we're gonna get these 2 systems, and maybe there's an L gate there. I will definitely take that as well. And that wormhole system. Here is a size 10 tropical world. We're just grabbing systems like we're going grocery shopping. And yeah, we'll take that as well. And so that's going to cost me pretty much all of my influence. But Tim Curry, Space Exodus, you're next. We might go for round 2 here. All right, so once I get a few more of these, I got one more battleship on the way. We are definitely going to probably attack Tim Curry, Space Exodus. Grabbing the milk and the bread, we sure are. Guys, yo, it is tradition time.
Ding, ding.
Yo, whoever the person is that anonymously, excuse me, that's a tricky word to say, gifted a subscription to Philosopher at Large. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And yeah, that is wonderful. I appreciate it. Yo, we're about to finish our first tradition tree here, adaptability. And so by coming into contact with other species, we have learned that the true importance of overcoming our weakness is the great struggle towards survival. Here it is, survival of the fittest. It is complete. The adaptability tree is finished, and we can now prospect our planets. We also have a ascension perk as well, and so let's look at what we got here. You know what? I might go for technological ascendancy. This increases research speed. And so it allows my researchers to research things a little bit faster. One vision could be pretty useful. Mastery of nature could be nice. This will add more districts to my planets. I need this. I need this pretty badly. What do you guys think? Mastery of nature or technological ascendancy? Technological ascendancy? That's what I'm thinking too. Because yeah, my tech score is brutally low right now. Tech ascendancy it shall be. There we go. And so we just completed the adaptability tree. Let's keep this thing going here. Check your sprawl. How's that doing? Currently my empire size is at 159. And so I do have some technology cost modifiers and addition cost modifiers, or adoption cost modifiers. So yeah, here in the future, for one of these new planets that I have, I'm probably going to have to designate one to technology, and I'm going to have to add some unity buildings here in the future, because yeah, the higher that empire sprawl goes up, that empire size, the more my tech cost is going to increase, and same thing with tradition cost. Yeah, we'll get that terraforming stuff as well. All that sounds wonderful, and we're going to do it. We shall do it. But in the meantime, Planet Barn, 4 jobs available here. Still nobody's working that enforcer job, but the clerks produce amenities, and that's why our pops are a little bit happier on this planet, thank goodness. I don't have to keep buying consumer goods for that world. Same thing here for Planet Farmers Only. This planet's just getting started though. But this is my second world. We colonized this a while back. This planet has jobs still available, but hey, once those fill up, my economy will grow even stronger. Now, standardized destroyer patterns is our next technology that we've completed, allowing me to build destroyers a little bit faster. And next up, let's start getting this tech up a little bit. Like I said, by the time I have some scientists on my planets, honestly, planet sheep. I'm thinking in my head, maybe we'll designate this world to be a tech world.
System resources analyzed.
But I already have an alloy foundry on it. Maybe Moo Branch here that is about to be fully colonized. Yes, this will be my tech world, considering it has more industrial districts. Yes. And so tech it is. Tech it shall be. We'll start with the city district on this world. And usually I would go for that alloy foundry right here. But instead I'm going to go for gene clinics first. Actually, hold that thought. We're just going to go tech. All tech. Screw it. Not just 1, but 2 tech buildings on planet Moo Branch, and we'll come back to this world a little bit later on. Axel Darkstar says, after they made all the Unity changes and change how that is handled, I forget to build admin buildings. Yeah. Oh yeah, with the Unity buildings, it's easy to get more Unity, more traditions, much faster. Nice. Very nice. All right, so I'm trying to expand my borders here. This is whose ship is this? Okay, so this is a friendly ship. Speaking of friends, we found another pre-sapient species. Oh, that's in the Batoxians borders. Let's see what's going on here with the 3-star state of Gexes. All right, so we're not settling the status quo. Right now, both of our war exhaustion, mine is actually only 2% higher than theirs. But no worries. Here we are, guys, the Galactic Farmers Market. Just in case if you're just joining the stream here. We are now in the diplomatic state of our empire, and I completely forgot to go to my diplomatic stance now. And we're going to change this. We're going to switch this over to cooperative. And so I want to cooperate with some empires and gently make them my vassals. But I think this will open up a lot of doors for me diplomatically in this game with other empires, including the Batoxians, and I don't know if now I can make them my subjects. My shipyard's not building any more ships, and so let's go back to our fleet manager. You know what? I'm going to sell some things. Because I need more alloys. I want to build my fleet. I want a strong fleet, and I want it now. And so back to our fleet manager we go. And what am I going to do? This one has only 1 laser class destroyer. We'll add a auto. Oh, it already has an auto as well. So we'll add 2 to that one. Another 2 to this one. And same thing. Destroyers all over the place. And so that's going to be 4 destroyers on the way. And then again, I'll use that every time I add another wave of more ships. I use that to measure how much closer I'm getting to, oh, hey, look at this, to their relative power. And so I'll build, like in this case, 4 destroyers, check the other empire's relative power, see if, hey, am I stronger? Okay. And then I try to make their stuff inferior. Guys, we got the Doctrine Space Combat. This unlocks the Edict for Fleet Supremacy, starting my ship's experience with extra XP. It allows me to build ships faster, and I get more diplomatic weight from fleet power. And so we're going to go ahead and select our new society technology here. And next up, I did notice that we were having some amenity issues before I was selecting the decision to give out consumer goods, I don't want to have to rely on that decision. And so I'm going to go over here to the artificial moral codes, and this decreases crime and increases amenities on my worlds. On top of that, and it unlocks an edict, which I don't know if I've used this yet, or if I've used it in a while. But yeah, that will be our next tech that we research for my construction ships here. Excuse me. We're going to build a star base, another one, and this is going to be an important base. This is going to be an important system as well. It has those 2 exotic gases. I believe right now we have 1 exotic gas that we're already exploiting that resource. That is going to be very nice for trading in the future, for upgrades, for buildings. I got a couple of systems I see here that we're still not exploiting. More exotic gases there. And so, yeah, we'll be definitely taking advantage of those. And I got all my scientists in this area. Let's get these guys down here. Oh yeah, and with Tim Curry Space Exodus, we are going to be getting ready to attack them in a bit once the rest of these destroyers are made. Yeah, again, I'm going to measure and see what that relative power looks like. Let's go to our espionage here. And actually, I'm gonna stray away from espionage. And so instead of building a spy network, instead we're going to start building, since we're playing with a cooperative diplomatic stance, we're going to try to improve relations instead of building spy networks. And so right now this empire is still cordial with us. 50 opinion, not bad. I've seen much worse. I think we can expand on that. Guys, another thing too is I'm looking over here at my military fleets, and now we can command 50 ships in one fleet. And so I'm going to merge. I got 3 admirals. That's sad. One of them is going to have to get replaced. But yeah, there we go. Now we got 1 fleet that has 44 ships total, 44 ship size total. And then the other one, we got a lot of work to do. So we'll check out those fleets in a bit. Next up for physics tech, let's go for 0G laboratories. Now I got a few research stations scattered around my borders. That'll give me a nice little chunk towards my technology. Speaking of tech, let's go to Planet Sheep here. Cool. Right now, not a lot of jobs available. I'm going to demote the colonist job. And there we go. The pops are going to go work the farmer jobs instead. This is going to leave me with 1 job available. And so what I want to do next here is we'll keep going all out on research labs. And once I need more food, we'll build more agricultural districts. Yeah, right now, tech and catalytic processing, we are entering that phase where we need more. We need more energy credits as well. Let me go to Planet Farmers Only. Yes, another generator. Beautiful. So yeah, with the more ships I have, the more energy upkeep that is going to, it's going to rise up to that. And we got to make sure that we meet the demand of hauling our ships across the galaxy. Now I got 1 more system down here that I'm going to build a star base around. This last system here that's red, this system has the scavenger bot in it. And so this entity, we are not going to mess with for now. We'll come back to it a little bit later on, but we have that thing closed off in our borders here. In the meantime, though, I'm going to probably be using my construction ships here in a bit to begin building outposts around all of these pre-FTL species. That is a dope entity path. Yes, I've had it a few times. I honestly don't remember much about what this story leads to. But I know that it was like absorbing, it's like this massive graveyard. It's an ancient battlefield, and it's just going around this system, chewing up and eating. I don't know what it's doing. It's moving around doing things like that, though. It's like a ginormous transformer. 0G refineries, again, we're going to go for these stations here since my borders are pretty wide, and we pretty much have every system in my border. We are exploiting the resources from it. We're going to start targeting those stations. And so here, I still can't expand my borders again because of my lack of influence. And so, yeah, we'll go ahead and start building those outposts then. Wow, this is great. So I do see my energy credits are starting to drop a little faster. We'll sell about 20 more food now. And holy moly, just to slow down that energy decrease. This is the Ruin World Archaeological Dig Site. We are on the first chapter, or actually we just finished the first chapter and we're jumping into the second. This is the Ruin World situation again, and it says massive dilapidated structures cover the entire surface of this planet. Let's take a look at it. Here's the world we are talking about now. It is a relic world, almost the same size as my ginormous noggin here. And it says that at one time, this planet must have been home to billions, but now it is completely empty. Whoever lived here must have left clues about what happened to them, but finding them will require a detailed examination of the surface. Intriguing. We're gonna say start digging now. And we're gonna figure out what happened to this ruined world in this corner of the galaxy. But in the meantime, we are getting close to colonizing our 5th planet. This is Fenced Chickens. And this planet I will probably be using for agriculture. It is an ocean world, so it has a lot of those agricultural districts we'll be taking advantage of here in a bit. Heading back to my shipyard, I see that we've managed to finish building 4 destroyers. Oh, and there it is. Okay, yeah, so wait. Let me go back. We've been equivalent in fleet power for a while, but we're gonna change that here if we can. And I'm gonna buy a handful of energy credits here. I'm actually seeing that my alloys are starting to increase a bit, so that is nice to see. We're gonna go back to our fleet manager, and I wanna check up on this bigger fleet I have. And so now I have 30 corvettes that are all laser types. All right, we gotta bring balance to this. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna add a few more of these regular design ships. And there we go, that's gonna put us at 50 ships in that fleet by itself. Let's see here. And then for my smaller fleet now that we haven't merged, I have 2 of my no, I take that back. I have 1 Corvette class, this is my auto best. And then I have 2 different types of destroyer class ships. This shows how many of those I have. We're gonna add a laser class Corvette type, and I'm just going to add about the same amount. Actually, I don't know if I can build that many. I can only build 8 more Corvettes. And so we'll reinforce those. I think I'm going to go over my naval cap just by a little bit. But let's open up our Starbase tab here. And yes, all of my anchorages are on my bases. All right, so I see here we have a very habitable Arctic world. And guys, and the reason we can colonize this planet now is because we have a toxoid species in my empire that has a tundra preference. That is superb. They also have some pretty solid traits here. And then we have a ocean world preference species as well. And so these are 2 new species that we probably acquired through migration. And let me go ahead and buy some. I don't know if I'll have enough alloys to get ready to colonize this world right now, but we'll slow our roll right now. We got 3 new worlds that we are just getting colonized. We're just now getting around to adding more planets to them. And there it is, a size 25 Arctic world that we can colonize. Now, Fenced Chickens is ready to go. It is online. And for this world, let's see, we have a lot of these agricultural districts on here as well. With that catalytic processing, I'm imagining that's why my food resources are a little low. And so what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to add another agricultural district. On top of that, I did build a gene clinic as well. And so that might be burning into my food production. The doorway. So this situation just came up. Let's go to the system where it's located. Okay, so on planet Moo Branch, what's going on here? So, what can be only described as a dimensional portal has been discovered in a remote location on my world, Moo Branch. Weather prediction algorithms noticed a strange air current, which was eventually determined to be the cause by the slight leakage of atmosphere into the portal. The rate of loss is far too small for it to make any difference to life on planet Moo Branch. But the very existence of this portal raises some disturbing questions, such as where does it lead to, and could something come through the portal from the other side? Intriguing. And so this is going to start the probe the dimensional portal on Moo Branch, and it adds a dimensional portal research job per 25 pops. What?
Situation log updated.
And so yeah, right away we're gonna go ahead and research this. I'm actually, what do I need for this? Oh, it's just one of those projects you can research with your scientist. Yes, we'll get started on that. And I'm gonna go to Move Branch here. We don't have 25 pops on this world, but we do have that dimensional portal researcher position. Nice. And so that is going to, oh, so this only produces physics research. That's crazy. That's a lot of physics research for one job, but yeah, pretty good stuff there. In the meantime, though, we got another wave of ships on the way. I'm checking over here on the 3-star state of Gexes. Oh, and yo, this is a created empire here. There's nothing I wanted to see with them anymore. The Goop. This is the destruction of Goop. The tectonically unstable homeworld of the slug species has finally exploded. Its eventual destruction had long been predicted by the Federation of Goo. A disorganized evacuation effort has saved some of their citizens, but the majority seem to have still been on the planet's surface when it disintegrated around them. Oh my goodness. The project death toll is catastrophic. ARPA AI, I am playing with the Galactic Farmers Market, but this was a created player, I believe Terrible Hamster's Empire. Their planet just exploded because they chose the, there it is, Goop. It looks like a Goop. This was a created player's empire. They played with the Doomsday origin. It does look like they managed to survive though, but for how long? I don't know. They just lost the world. And so right away, I'm going to see if I can subjugate them. And it looks like I can't because I'm at war. But we will go ahead and establish an embassy offer there. And yeah, your stale people, yes, Terrible Hamster, they did not make it. Actually, no, they did make it, but it said there that the death count was catastrophic. So yeah, sorry for the losses for the slugs. But fortunately for them, they were just slow enough to make it to another planet. All right, and so the Batoxians and the 3-star state of Gexes, it looks like they have made peace. I want to do the same. But we can't. And so I'm going to see if they want to offer us a white peace. I'm going to slow down on building my ships here. Yeah, we got 2 more Corvettes on the way. Another empire has just joined the galactic community. And yo, let's see what's up on the floor right now. Forming the galactic market. This I can get down with. This will actually help me as well. I need to get species on my planets faster. So yes, I will definitely support this. And we'll go to the galactic community here. And I want to see if there are any resolutions that we think could benefit us right now. And so the mercenary enclaves, yes, I'll support this. The readied shields, yes, I will support this. Cooperative research channels, yes. Yo, I like the path this galactic community is going, because usually they have the ones where it's like, once the galactic community starts voting on things like, you know, penalize this empire and penalize that, I'm just like, nah. Yeah, I mean, they were moving as fast as they could, which is very slow. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Like, they moved just slow enough that they could make it off the planet. And yeah, other than that, that's all I care to support right now in the galactic community. Man, I might need to go down that politics tree. That's what I'm thinking here. Do you think their ships are also slow? Oh no. Who in the world is this? What is this? A hegemonic imperialist. There was a whole empire here this whole time. Wow, talk about an unlucky start here. Where are you guys? This can't be all there is. Damn it, I'm at war, so I can't subjugate them. The ships might be fast, however, the goos are slow. They are. All right, so back here on Planet Sheep, let's see what we got. We got a research lab. It's very sad the quest of survival was to be faster. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got 217 technology right now. Let's get some more. And so another research lab is coming up. On top of that, I'm probably going to build another city district here in a bit. And let's go to planet farmers only. You know what? I might make one of these worlds. I want to replace the civilian industry on this planet because I already have an alloy foundry on it. We'll do all that a little bit later on once I get more comfortable with my other planets. Fenced chickens. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to do here. And we have another embassy offer from these guys. Nice. All right, so our war exhaustion's still climbing just a bit. Suing these guys for peace is still not an option. But I'm going to send them the offer anyway. Excuse me. Did you know that snails in real life are fast breeders? I do know that. I believe can't they be like a threat to an ecosystem because they breed so fast and they just eat things? Yeah, snails are crazy.
Research has progressed.
Okay, and so what is this? We have a peace offer and these guys declined it. Look at this response here. They say, my venom gland is bursting with mirth. Be serious. They call me an orc. You are losing this war. I mean, we haven't even attacked each other. There's a whole empire in between us. A whole empire in between us. How are we losing? We got more mining station output, which is absolutely wonderful. And next up, I'm going to go for some ceramo metal armor technology. Again, I love upgrading my ships, keeping them up to date and fit with up-to-date technology standards as well, so that we can compete with some of the top empires in the galaxy. Not like Tim Curry's Space Exodus, who has overwhelming technology but equal fleet power. I gotta get that caught up, guys. We do. And so, I think I might wrap this stream up here. We've been going for a bit. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us this evening with our Stellaris Farmers of the Galaxy challenge here to see if I can have this galactic farming empire dominate the galaxy through agriculture. Before we leave, we are going to look at what is going on in this galaxy. Right now, the galactic community is in full effect. We've passed, I think, one, maybe two, let me see, resolutions. One resolution that we proposed. We got another one on the way. The farmer market, this is our borders right now. We've explored projects. We've researched projects. We've researched anomalies. We've got a ton of things done within the walls of the galactic farmer market. Now we just gotta build a much bigger fleet. We gotta catch up with unity and traditions, science, all that jazz. Yes, we are playing on a small galaxy, but there's a lot more that we gotta do. And so guys, thank you so much for hanging out. If you're watching this on YouTube or my VOD, if you are watching this on Twitch, we are going to get ready to, let me scope around and see if I can get a raid here going for someone. And let's see here. Who do we have? I know the perfect person. Guys, I'm about to head out of here though. Again, we will be back here tomorrow. Give me 1 second. There we go. We are about to drop a raid from Oppenheimer, but I'm going to be back tomorrow at 1:00 p.m. Saturday, Eastern time zone. And so hang out for some more galactic farmers of the galaxy. And until then, Alpha out. Enjoy this raid with Oppenheimer and see you guys later.